Moo is on the move.
He does move, it hurts.
Like, no.
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 No. Okay. Hey guys, so happy Halloween if you guys celebrate it. Fun fact, I'm actually filming this before Halloween, so I don't actually know what we're doing, but I have actually vlogged about it, which will go up after Halloween for you guys. Obviously you can sort of see behind the scenes, obviously, of the stuff that we've got, the films we're watching, because I know we're going to be watching the Child's Play films. I know we've got Hocus Pocus to watch, so we still haven't watched that yet. So, but yeah, so this video I'm actually going to show you all the new Halloween stuff I've got. If you've been watching my vlogs and some of the stuff you would have seen already behind the scenes, I do actually have a bag of some Asda stuff that I got, but yeah, let's just get into this. Right, so like I said, so a lot of this stuff you might have already seen if you've been watching my videos for a while and watching my vlogs for a while, but like I said, I do have some new stuff to show you as well. I've tried to put it in the order, for example, of the shops as well. First thing I'm going to show you is actually my scrunchies. So these ones I actually had specially made for me, so I did actually do a whole video on a small business challenge. Obviously I will link it for you guys. So there was 2 people that I actually got from Facebook to actually do these for me. I do actually have someone else which I'm going to do another video for you guys of obviously other ones I've got as well. But yeah, I was actually lucky enough to use something that I actually got from Primark. So my friend Sandra, she actually got me a hair turban, and it came in this tube, and I was thinking, great, I can actually put my scrunchies on here. So like I said, so these are actually from 2 different sellers. So I have some Halloween ones, I've got some Christmas ones, I do have some normal ones. For example, I've got a Lion King one, but like I said, I did do a whole video on that if you want to see them in more detail. So like I said, so that would either be linked in like the cards above or obviously the end card. Next one I'm going to show is one I actually got for Ruben. So I actually gave him this for his birthday present in September, but I actually got this from the Disney store in the sale. So I don't know, while I'm filming this, the sale is still on, but when you watch this, I don't know if it's still going to be available, but this was only £3. Now, if you know us, we do actually like Nightmare Before Christmas. We do actually like Oogie Boogie. It's one of our favourite characters from the Nightmare range. Went to Poundland. So certain Poundlands actually do close, not all of them. So it is a bit hit or miss as to where you can actually get these ones from. Now, even though it's from Poundland, they weren't actually £1, so I did actually wear these in previous videos. So you might have recognised them if you saw my videos recently. So one of them is actually this one here, which has obviously got some of the villains on there. Now, one thing I love about Halloween is actually they bring out more villains things, so this is actually quite cool to do. So that is one of them. And then the other one, again, if you saw my videos, you would have seen me already wear this. So again, it's obviously got the villains on there, which are the female ones. Like I said, got these from Poundland, so I think these are about £5 or £6 each. So it's one of those things that even though it's from Poundland, it's not necessarily £1. The next one I got, which was from TK Maxx. So I was actually surprised to see them do Disney Halloween stuff in TK Maxx, because I, in the last couple of months, have been in 3 different TK Maxxes, and I found some in one and some in another. So one thing I got, again, with the theme of the female villains, was actually this one here. So if you know me, I love my throws, I love my cushions. It's one of the things that I love decorating the house. Again, it would be in my vlog, so obviously you can sort of see everything in the house. But yeah, I just like the fact that for one, it's purple, so it's obviously like more Halloween sort of colours, because we do have quite a few different non-Disney ones, so it's quite nice to have like ones that are more colourful. And then another thing I got was tea towels. So these all come in sets of 2s. These were £10.99 each, was a little bit more than I wanted to spend, but at the same time, being Halloween ones, I couldn't resist. So I have actually shown you guys these ones already in a haul that I did, but I just thought just in case you missed that one. So I got this one here, which has obviously got Mickey and Minnie Mouse on there as like witch, and I think Dracula. I think Mickey is Dracula. Another one I got, which both tea towels were orange, and it's obviously just got Jack Skellington on the bottom there. And then the last tea towel I got, which was this one here. So this one, like I said, again, you get 2 in the set, all the same designs. I've got these ones in the kitchen. Like I said, £10.99 was more than I wanted to spend, but the fact that I don't tend to see a lot of Halloween stuff for the house, like things you can actually use, I was like, oh, just gonna have to get them and just, you know, work out the price later. Ruben kindly actually got me a Build-A-Bear Oogie Boogie. So if you saw my vlog, you see obviously it's going there and obviously stuffing it, that kind of thing. So this is my first Build-A-Bear, not sponsored anyway, but this is like the first Build-A-Bear I've ever had, and just happened to be Oogie Boogie. Again, love Oogie Boogie. Like I said, trying to get more stuff that is like Halloween based, which is Nightmare Before Christmas. Obviously it's a classic. I do have it that's got noise in it, so yeah, so it's kind of fun to have. Obviously it's like a little plushie, so the good thing about Build-A-Bear is the fact that you can actually name. It's obviously got a certificate, so the name that I called him was Oogie Boogie Boss, and now that actually comes from Kingdom Hearts, because for me, doing the Oogie Boogie Boss in the Nightmare Before Christmas world, like when I first played it like 20 years ago, it was one of those hardest ones. I literally took like 2 weeks to do. When I went back to it, I think like 2 years ago, it was really easy, so it must have been like a traumatic thing. So for me, I was like, oh my god, the Oogie Boogie Boss, I could never do him. Like literally took me 2 weeks to do, so we kind of joked and obviously called him that. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of cool just to kind of have, like I said, he's not too scary considering some of the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff can be a little bit more on the scarier side. But yeah, I just thought I couldn't resist getting this one. While I was in town, I actually went to Pandora. If you know me, I love Pandora, so I actually got they got some Nightmare Before Christmas stuff there, but I didn't like those particular charms. So the charm that I got was, if I can open it, but it was actually the Mickey Mouse one as a pumpkin. Now, I do like the charms. For me personally, I do prefer wearing the rings. It's one of those things I do prefer to wear, but I couldn't resist getting this one. Like, knowing it was a Disney one, knowing it was a pumpkin, like I had to get it. Like I said, they do have some Nightmare Before Christmas ones, so I might eventually get them. But when I went in there to have a look, it wasn't like, I wasn't drawn to it. Like there was, technically I like the Jack one, but at the same time when I saw this one, I was like, right, this is the one that I really wanted. I recently did a Toys for a Pound video, so you might have already seen this one. So this one is still currently on Toys for a Pound as I'm filming it. Again, Toys for a Pound is similar to other sites where sometimes they're on there, sometimes they're not, so you might have to keep checking. But this is actually a Nightmare Before Christmas Generation 1 and 2 AirPods case. Now, if you watch my video of Toys in a Pound, you know that I don't do AirPods. It's not the kind of thing I do. I actually prefer like actual headphones or old school, like the wire ones. So I don't actually have like any AirPods or ones similar to this because I'm too scared of losing them, to be honest. So it's one of those things that I wanted to get this one purely for the shrine because I think it was only about like £2 or £3 on Toys for a Pound. This is the only character I saw, so they might have other ones as well. Like I said, it's one of those things, it's a bit hit or miss when you go on there, so I would suggest going quite frequently to obviously then make sure if there's certain characters or certain things you wanted, I would buy it there and then. So we went to, I want to say it was Home Bargains. It might have been B&M, but I have a feeling it was Home Bargains. We went in there for a completely different reason, and then I came across this. This was the only Halloween Disney I saw. I did see some Christmas stuff in there, which I think I did actually vlog about, and it'll be like another video for you guys, so obviously I don't want to do too many hauls at the moment. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of cool, just like a plate, but personally I'm just going to use it as a decorative thing, so because I don't actually need stuff like this to use, like to put sweets and stuff like that on there, but I think it would be cool if you did want to use it for that. But for me, I was just like, it was kind of just nice just to have like a decorative thing. So this I actually got from eBay, so I did actually do an eBay video for you guys ages ago. So I actually got this. It's one of those things that I do like to shop around when I can, so it's one of the things I do try and like to get stuff out of season. So sometimes when I do my eBay videos, I might have had the stuff like for a couple months before I actually film those videos, because I do actually have an eBay haul coming up for you guys. I think it's either my next one or one after, I can't remember, but some of the stuff that I bought in that eBay haul I have actually had for a couple of months, and I know this is one of the things I had as well, but I wanted to talk to you guys about it now just because it's Halloween. So going on to the Asda stuff. So this particular item I could not get in Asda. It's one of those things that every time I went onto Asda's website it was always sold out. So this technically did come from Asda, but Ruben actually kindly got it for me from eBay, and it's actually the stitch cushion here. here. So I really wanted this one because I do actually have a lot of other Asda stuff, which I'll show in a moment. But every time I kept going on the websites or going to stores, because I've actually got 2 stores near me, could not find it anywhere. The website was constantly sold out. And I said to Ruben, I was like, oh, there's this cushion I really want, I can never get it. And he just went on eBay and got it for me. So yeah, so I just got Ruben to thank for that, like I said, because he got me that. But like I said, it did originally come from Asda, but it's just the fact that he got it from eBay. Right, so the actual Asda stuff. So one of the things I've got is actually what I'm wearing now, which is pajamas. So I actually got this pajama top and actually came with pajama bottoms. I think if I remember rightly, this is my only Halloween like pajama set I've got, because again I find it really difficult to get stuff for adults. So a lot of stuff are obviously for children, but when I saw this I couldn't resist. This was actually a recurring theme, so I could show you something else that I got in a moment. But yeah, I probably wanted this one for the week of Halloween to wear, just because obviously it's all Halloweeny. Nothing I got last year, but I did see this year was actually these ears. So these ears I actually got last year from Asda, but when I went Asda food shopping, I saw these ones. I thought I'd include them because they're still going this year. And then the same with this hat. This hat I actually bought last year, but I did see them again this year. So again, it's hit or miss, though these I did not see on the website, so I don't know if it's only certain stores. As always, I always link down below the Facebook group, so just in case anything in my videos you can't get hold of, at least you can have a look on the Facebook groups. If obviously the stores don't do them, if you can't find them on the websites, if say for example eBay doesn't do them, at least you've got the Facebook group. So again, they're always linked down below, so just in case any of this stuff you're like, oh, I really want, but my store doesn't do it or it's sold out, at least you can always ask there, and hopefully someone there would obviously have it as well. So one reason I want to do this video now is because I really want to put this on our bedding. So I'm actually filming this video, I think Halloween's not for like another 3 weeks. This is how far in advance sometimes I have to film my videos. So yeah, so this is one of the things I wanted to get. Again, I don't have a lot of Halloween stuff for the bed. I've got a lot of Christmas stuff, just not a lot of Halloween stuff. But yeah, this is obviously the same design as the top I'm wearing. So obviously it's double-sided, which is good. It's just a big Mickey Mouse with obviously the 2 cushions there, and just as Happy Halloween. Whereas obviously on the other side, it's obviously the pattern that's on the same as my pajama bottoms. So this is all the Asda stuff I got. So again, some of this stuff you might have seen in previous videos I did when I did my high street videos. You might have already seen some of this in my vlogs as well. So some of this you might have already seen, but some of this is actually new as well. So this one is one I've actually talked about before. So like I said, all these ones are now Asda ones, so they did actually quite a few A Nightmare Before Christmas things. This one I actually got from the website because it wasn't actually in the shop at the time. It's actually a lot bigger than I thought, because when it actually came in the box I was like, what did I buy? Because the box was huge obviously to put this in, because I didn't realise it was actually this size. On the back it's just orange on there, so just in case you wanted say autumnal for a little while and then obviously swap it around to obviously have Halloween stuff. So this is actually quite cool, like I said, because it's actually got 0 on there as well. So another thing I was able to get, which I was super happy about, was actually this throw here. So this throw, with many of my other throws that I've got, obviously will go downstairs in the foot room, and maybe one of them will go on the bed. But yeah, so I love decorating the house with Halloween stuff. So obviously some of the stuff we've got isn't Disney, so some of it is Halloween stuff. We've got say from TK Maxx, and Ruben has joined the chat. So some of the stuff we've got are like Halloween based. So for example on TK Maxx last year they did some really nice pumpkin ones and some bat ones, that kind of thing. So it's actually nice to get some actual Disney ones that go around the house as well. And I am running out of room. Another one they did was a Stitch one. So this one's obviously got Stitch on there, and it's got like pumpkins on there, it's got spider webs on there. It's quite a subtle one because it's not like too in your face Halloween, because obviously it's not like the other ones where they're like bright orange, that kind of thing, or bright purple. This one's quite nice because obviously it's all dark, but it does obviously have hints of Halloween. No, and it's obviously got spider webs on there and also pumpkins. So I think that's going to go on the sofa. Couldn't resist getting this. I have no use for it, but I think it was only like £3. But this was in the Halloween section, so this was a Jack Skellington mask. I didn't see any other characters, so I didn't see like an Oogie Boogie or a Sally, so I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. It was just one of those things. I think it was £3, so I was like, right, I gotta get it. But yeah, again, they were doing a lot of A Nightmare Before Christmas stuff this year, which I think this is like the first year I've seen this much Nightmare Before Christmas stuff out that hasn't been from the Disney store. So when I saw this, I was like, again, I have no use for it, not gonna go trick-or-treating, don't know where it's gonna go, but I'm gonna buy it anyway. So I was actually watching my friend Jo on her channel, and she's actually got this, and I wrote on her video we actually bought some of the same stuff, because she always comments on my videos, so we're always having a chat like in the comment section. So I recently checked out her video when she did her haul on some of the Halloween stuff, and I was like, oh my god, I've got this. Again, not gonna go trick-or-treating, so this is obviously gonna go around the house somewhere. Don't know where it's gonna go at the moment. So I'm gonna put like fairy lights, that kind of thing in it. Again, don't know where some of this stuff's gonna go, because it's one of the things that I just buy it and then it's kind of like a future me problem where to put some of this stuff. So this one I had mentioned before, so I have actually been using this as cereal bowl. I know I'm actually using it for the purpose it's for, because I do joke that sometimes I buy stuff and don't actually use it for the purpose, because originally I thought I was only going to use this for like sweets and things like that, but then I actually started using it as a cereal bowl. One thing I liked about this is that the fact that it not only has the villains on there, but it also has Scar on there as well. You don't tend to get Scar on a lot of stuff like this. If you know me, Scar is actually my favourite, but when it tends to have the villains on there, it tends to be the female, so a lot of the stuff I've got that are villain based are female based, but I do like the fact it's actually got Scar on there, because if you know me, he is actually my favourite villain. So again, don't know what I'm going to do with them. So this one's obviously a Nightmare Before Christmas one, and this one again is a villains one. So that one's got Ursula, Maleficent and Cruella on there, whereas that one's just got Jack on there. These I think were only about like £2 or something. They weren't actually that expensive. Again, don't know where I'm going to put them, because I do actually have ones from last year that I've got out, so I might, because I think I'm going to put those in the front room, so these might either go around the house or maybe in the bedroom, that kind of thing, or I might put one in the bathroom, because at the moment we don't tend to do a lot of decorations in the bathroom, because obviously because of the steam and, you know, the water and that. So they did actually have, I think, a Cruella de Vil one of these. I particularly preferred this one because I'm not a huge fan of Cruella de Vil, but I do like Ursula. So I've actually got this one here, which is a Happy Halloween mug. And I think if I remember rightly, I didn't like the design on the other one. So I have a feeling it was Cruella de Vil, but I didn't like the design of it. If it was a Maleficent one, I would have bought that one as well, but they only had the two out. One reason I got this one, because it does actually say on here, microwavable safe. So I said to Ruben, maybe like when we do our brownies and mugs or hot chocolates, obviously I can start using that one. I have actually rearranged the kitchen ready to put all of our Halloween mugs out, so this one's obviously been a new addition to that one as well, because we have non-Disney Halloween ones as well as obviously ones obviously Disney characters on there. But yeah, we recently over the last couple of months going to TK Maxx, we've actually got quite a lot of Halloween mugs, and obviously I wanted someone nice to display them, so obviously I would include that one. So originally I actually saw these on Facebook, so I was so happy when I went to my store and actually saw them, because I didn't actually see them on the website, because I saw them on Facebook first, then I went on the website, couldn't see them. So like I said, when we went food shopping I saw them, so I was really happy. If not, I would have obviously got them from the Facebook groups. So these are little I want to say cauldrons, because obviously they got the little bottom there that looks like a cauldron, and it's obviously got Mickey as a skeleton and Minnie as a witch. But I just thought these were super cute. Again, these are obviously going to go on my shelf with the other Halloween mugs. Right, so the last one. So technically this is a Nightmare Before Christmas one, but because he's wearing a Santa hat, could get away with this being Halloween and Christmas, so I kind of feel like if I don't have enough room on my shelf, I might make this more of a Christmas mug just because he is wearing the Santa hat. But technically you could get away with both of them. It's actually quite a cool design, because obviously with the handle being there, it's obviously quite a good mug as well. It's a good size mug similar to the other ones. Like, oh, I don't need any more mugs, but yeah, I've now got 4 new mugs, and I just can't help it. Like, I just love my mugs. Again, if you see my vlogs, you know that around our windowsill we've got all all of our mugs that we use more frequently. I do have a shelf with other mugs. I've now got 2 little shelves of other ones. So yeah, I literally just got so many mugs. So yeah, so that was it for my Halloween video. Like I said, I'm actually filming this before Halloween, so hopefully if you do celebrate it, I hope you have a good one. Please be safe as well. But like I said, yeah, I'm actually filming this a couple weeks prior to Halloween because obviously YouTube is a hobby, it's not my job. So for me, it's one of those things that I just wanted to get this stuff out here now for you guys. So just in case any of the stuff that you want to get, at least you're aware of it now. But hopefully you do have a good Halloween. So like I said, be safe if you do go out. I don't know what we're doing yet, probably just watching a horror film as usual. Still have not watched the Hocus Pocus movie, so I'm not sure if we're going to watch that for Halloween. My next ones I'm going to do is going to be another high street one, which is going to be non-Halloween stuff. And then I've got an eBay haul for you guys coming up, so if you're not already, then please like and subscribe and click the bell notifications. Obviously get notified when that one goes up. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Later days. Mimi, do you want to go trick-or-treating?
Huh?
Do you want to go trick-or-treating?
Give me all your candy. Not you. I'm
I'm the one that buys all the candy here.
That's what we'll say to. That's what we'll say to you know, the people.
The peoples?
Yeah.
I ain't peoples.
I'll be like, give me your candy. This T-Rex is loaded. I'm not afraid to use it. He's got a mind of his own. He's crazy. You're still filming, aren't you?
Yes, I am.